is this?
How are you?
Okay, let's. All right. Hi, Jess. Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia. I'm so excited.
I love the style.
Thank you. Thank you. I love your outfit too. So I'm really excited to talk about Three Body Problem because it's a show that focuses on time and destruction and things like that, but kind of on like a more hopeful note. Like, as somebody who's been involved with the show, what's one thing that you're really hopeful about with the future?
I played Jin Chung, and I think she's a very hopeful character. She's very ambitious, super intelligent, but the reason that she can drive forward and keep moving one step at a time is because I think she believes that the future can be a better place if we band together and work hard enough. So even though there's an existential crisis, there are tragic events happening all over the world, I think it's a reminder that we as human beings, if we band together, we are a collective, we are one people, and we can conquer things if we work together.
And I also kind of wanted to ask, because you guys have been involved with this project for a long time, like it's been 4 years almost since the project was announced, things like that. It's been a really long time. What was it about like the world building and the show creation and the show writing that everyone kind of worked on that really just drew you to this world?
Every department worked super hard, and they were incredible. The writing speaks for itself. I think David, Dan, and Alex are geniuses in their own right, But if I can speak to one thing, the VR gaming stuff was obviously epic when you watch it back, but it was the set team built partially the sets. So you would walk into the studio, which is like all blue screen, and there would be like a quarter of a castle for you to walk onto the second level, and then you fill in the rest with imagination. It's challenging, but because you've already had the support, you're halfway there. So it was just things like that where every department really put in their piece, and together we made something. I think it was amazing.
Well, thank you so much for like letting us talk to you. We're so excited to watch it tonight. It's like one of my most anticipated shows, so I'm excited. So good luck. I'm so excited to see it. Yay! Thank you. Hi, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia. Nice to meet you. So I'm so excited to be here to like talk to you about Three Body Problem. It's like one of my most anticipated shows of the year because Three Body Problem is a show that is so heavily prevalent with like time and the repercussions of it and like the future. What is one thing you're hopeful about with the future of the show?
I would like to see what happens to our characters. I think that David, Dan, and Alex did a fantastic job of creating characters that are compelling, but they're relatable people. And I think audiences that watch them can identify with the people that they see on screen, and hopefully when we see the bigger events happen in the series, they feel more invested. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing if we have the opportunity to continue the story, to see how these characters grow from the first season. I think all of the characters are interesting, and I'd like to see what happens after the final episode of this first season.
Oh, and so it's been 4 years since the show was announced, and it's been like 3 years since you guys like got casted. What was it about like the world building and the show, like the showrunners, the creation of the show that has like really drawn you out to the show?
I think it's, of course, David, Dan, and Alex have been a part of 2 very successful shows, and so you have to go in with a level of confidence that they know exactly the world that they're trying to adapt and build, and it's an honor to be a part of it. I remember auditioning for it. I was incredibly nervous just because the scope, as you said, was so large, and the ideas that they were expressing in our meetings, you knew that it was going to be something special. So it was just really cool to be here and get a chance to show it off in front of people and just really enjoy this night. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Congratulations again. We're so excited to watch it tonight. But thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here.
Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia. I'm so excited to be able to talk to you about Three Body Problem and like everything about it. First of all, I love your dress so much. So because Three Body Problem is a show that like really talks about time and like the repercussions of like time passing in the future, and it's very dark and bleak sometimes, like with the book. So on a more hopeful note, what do you hope to see in the future of this series?
I want to get excited with all the audience, because after I watched the whole series, I couldn't stop craving for season 2.
Yeah. No, that's a good answer. I'm excited for season 2 too, and I haven't even like watched the episode yet.
it's a series, so I just want people to enjoy it first.
Yeah, and so I also, because it's been 4 years since like the series was announced, and it's been like a really long time since you guys all got cast. It's been forever. What was it about like the world building of the series and like the showrunners and how they created this world that really like drew you to the project?
They're blessed. If it's not them, then who? It's what I truly feel.
So, oh gosh, I'm blanking on questions. But also, no. Also, too, like, what do you hope with working with everyone on this series that you want to carry with you as an actor?
The precious, humble experience would be unforgettable lifetime.
That's so profound and beautiful. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to like watch the show tonight and see it like with all of you guys. And congratulations.
Equal excited because I've only watched it on my phone.
Oh, okay. So this is like your first time ever seeing it like on the big screen? No, that's totally fine. That's so good. But no, I'm so excited to see it on the big screen with all of you guys. So thank you so much and have an amazing rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Nice. Yay.
Ooh, sorry.
Okay, all right. You promised me. I promised, yes. That sounds very intriguing.
Hi, I'm so nice to meet you. I'm good. How are you? I'm Leia. Nice to meet you. So I really just want to talk about like Three Body Problem and everything about it because I'm so excited to watch it. I'm really so excited. No, this is my first. This is like world premiere for me seeing it. So, and so because Three Body Problem is a show that is about like time and the future and like the repercussions of it and how dark it can be. What is like one thing you're really hopeful about for the future of the series?
Well, I hope that people enjoy this series most of all. I enjoyed it so much, and I don't always enjoy everything I'm in, but this had so much depth, so much complexity, and it was so. I laughed, I cried. It was wonderful.
No, that's so great. And also too, I've been telling this to everybody, but it's been 4 years since the series was like announced, and like 3 years that like you guys have been like making it. It's been like a really long time. What was it about like the creation of the show, the world building, even like the screenwriting of it that really drew you to the project in the first place?
Well, really, I'd have to be an idiot to not be excited to work with Dan and David and Alex. They are amazing, and they're as amazing as you think they're going to be. They're even more so. They were really. They were with us every step of the way. They had the beautiful script. They were on set every moment, guiding us through, encouraging us. They're here tonight. I love them so much.
I love them too. I haven't even met them, but I love them already. But thank you so much. I'm so excited to watch it tonight. I'm so excited to watch it.
But you got to watch the whole thing.
I will. Don't worry. I will. I'll totally watch it. Okay. But thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night.
That's perfect.
Hi, Alex. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia. I'm good. How are you?
I'm excited to be here.
Have you ever been to Austin?
I have been to Austin, but I've never been to Philly.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to South by. So I want to talk about Three Body Problem, obviously, because Three Body Problem is like a series that talks about time and like the repercussions of it and like how the future can be sort of bleak at times. So on a more like hopeful note, what do you want to see in the future of the show in a more hopeful light? Oh, what do you hope to see the show do for like an audience in a more hopeful light?
Well, when I read the script for the first time, my mind was blown. I cried. It was so moving, and I was also like stunned at what happened. I mean, it's the scope of it is insane. So I hope that the show itself does that for audiences, of course.
Yeah, and so I also noticed that like it's been 4 years since the series was like announced, and it's been like 3 years since like you guys got casted, and you guys have like been involved with the project for a long time. What was it about like the evolution of the series as you guys were filming that like stood out to you the most, or really you were like a moment you had on set where you're like, God, I'm so just happy to be here?
Well, I felt that way quite a lot. I think like when you're making something this big, it's so incremental. So it was such hard work. but you kind of just chip away at it day by day. But occasionally you'll see a set build or something and it's just mind blowing. And then you kind of when it all comes together, that's the first time you really understand it as a full piece.
Oh my gosh, I'm like so excited to watch it with you guys tonight. Congratulations, and I hope you have like an amazing rest of your South by and your great rest of your night. Also, I love your outfit.
Oh, thanks. It's so nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
Have a great night. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia. I'm so excited to like be able to be here and like talk to you about the whole show. So I know that Three Body Problem is a show that like talks about like the repercussions of like the future and a lot of like the darker side to it. What do you hope that the show can do for the audience like in the future in a more hopeful light?
It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, it's like this existential threat, and that needs humanity to unite. I mean, it just asks questions about these characters and also about ourselves, and it does make us think, doesn't it? That we need a united world, and imagine that. I mean, everyone just keeps asking about, what would you say if you went out there, and then everyone keeps saying we come in peace. And at the moment we just feel like we're in a massive turmoil, and it's we need to get our house in order, and put a massive capital H in humanity, definitely.
No, I love that answer so much, and also too because it's been 4 years since like the show was announced, and it's been like 3 years since like you guys got casted and things like that. So you guys have seen the show from like an early stage. What was like the moment on this series particularly where you were like, I'm just so proud to be a part of this and like the future of this series?
Oh, I mean, when I took that Zoom call between Dan and David and Alex, I was very curious why there's 3 showrunners for this project. But reading into the source material, the magnitude of this production and what it takes, I mean, I'm proud of, having seen the final trailer yesterday. I think of the crew. I think of not just on screen, off screen, and I just we're just all cogs in this. I think for this juggernaut, and I think people ask so many questions and feel and what we need, and I'm surrounded by this incredible ensemble. I'm proud to stand alongside all these actors.
No, I'm so excited. That's such a beautiful answer too, like, by the way. I'm so excited to watch the show tonight. It's one of my most anticipated of like the whole year. And I'm just like really proud of you guys. Like I think you guys have worked on something beautiful, and it's going to be so important for the future. And I'm really just excited for y'all to be here and to watch it with you guys.
Thank you. I mean, I can't wait for everyone to see it, honestly.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much.
Hello, bye.
How are you?
Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited to like be able to talk to you about Three Body Problem. It's one of my most like anticipated shows of the year, and I haven't seen it yet, so this is my first time seeing it. So Three Body Problem is like a series about like the passage of time, existentialism, things like that, and it kind of has like a very bleak take on like the way humanity is. So on like a more hopeful note, what do you hope that the show can bring in a positive light to its audience?
It can make. I hope that it can, in the kind of troubled times that we live in at the moment, I hope that it shows the very best of humanity and the idea that as people, we think about ourselves and we look inside ourselves so often. We don't often think about that humanity as a group. And it's nice to think that in the face of such massive existential threat, we're not alone, and we can act as a group, and we can overcome huge problems all together.
It's about just kind of like bringing everyone together for the better of everyone else, which I really love. And so it's been 4 years since the show was announced, and you guys were cast like 3 years. Like that's so it's been a really long time that you guys have been on this project. what was like a defining moment when you were on set or maybe behind the scenes that you were like, oh, I'm so proud to be a part of the future of this series?
It was when I first realised what the source material was going to be. David and Dan basically offered me the part before I knew what the project even was. They said, we've got this part in our new thing, it's written for you, it's unlike any character you've ever played, we'd love you to do it. And it was only months later that I found out that it was Three Body Problem, and as soon as I started reading into it, I thought, oh my god, these guys have picked an even more difficult source material to adapt than Game of Thrones, and that's a testament to their ambition and a testament to their confidence and their desire to change TV all over again after changing it once before.
Well, that's so amazing. I didn't know that they offered you the part, like, without you knowing about it, but congratulations. I'm so excited to be able to watch it, like, with you guys. I think that you guys have done an amazing job already from what I've seen, and I'm really proud of y'all.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your night. Hi, nice to meet you, Daniel. I'm Leia. Nice to meet you. I'm so excited to talk to you about Three Body Problem because I haven't seen the show yet, so I'm gonna see it right now after this carpet. And it's just one of my most anticipated shows of the whole year. So because Three Body Problem is a series that focuses on existentialism, the passage of time, and how bleak that can be for humanity. On a more positive note, what do you hope that the show brings to light in a positive manner?
That's a very good question. I think one thing that I like the most about the story is that it actually reminds us that when facing an existential threat, we can actually, as human beings, we can all unite and work together. I think that's one of the biggest messages the show, the story can provide for us, because we live in such a divided, segregated times, but I think it reminds us that we are able to work together. Yeah.
I kind of said this to John, but it's all of us can come together as a collective for the better of ourselves, which I really loved. And so kind of going off of that, it's been 4 years since the show was announced, and you guys have been working on it for probably so long throughout this time period. You guys have seen it through all its phases. What was a defining moment that you were thinking to yourself, I'm so proud to be a part of this show that has this message and for the future of the series?
I think I felt it very early on. I think the moment that I really got to know all the team and eventually meeting the cast member, I was very confident because I felt like everybody's really into it and bringing 100% of what they got into it. So I felt really good right from the get-go for me. Yeah.
No, that's amazing. That's so good that you felt it automatically. It didn't take too long. It was just right then and there. But congratulations.
Thank you.
So excited to be able to watch it tonight with you guys. I think you guys have done an amazing job already from the trailers, and I'm really proud of you guys for being able to work on this project. I know it probably took a lot to do, so I'm so excited for y'all. Of course. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night.
Yes, it does. Forever and ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to see you. Thank you. There you go.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Leia. I love your dress. Oh my gosh, you look amazing. No, I feel the same way, and I'm in a blazer. I'm so excited to be able to talk to you about Three Body Problem because I haven't seen the show yet. I know some people have, but I'm dying to see it right now. So Three Body Problem is about existentialism and kind of time and what that means for humanity, and it kind of has a lot of bleak undertones to it. On a lighter note, what do you hope that the show can bring in a positive light for the future?
Just self-awareness. I think that, I'm shivering. Self-awareness is just prevalent in this subject matter. I think that understanding the impact that our decision-making can have into humanity, into the ether, and just really taking on that responsibility as a race, as moving forward.
Yeah, and so it's been 4 years since the show was announced, and you guys kind of got onto it in the process of this. So you guys have kind of seen it through every single stage, from scripts to table reads to filming, things like that. What was a defining moment for you on set, or maybe even when you first read the script that you were I'm proud for the future of this show and what it can bring?
Just the way that they change stories and the way that they flip it on its head. Episode 5 is a pretty spectacular episode, and that was for me like the pinnacle. I was like, I'm really excited to film this, and so I'm just excited for audiences to watch.
I'm so excited to watch it tonight. Congratulations again. I'm so excited.
I'll see you in.
Yeah, I'll see you in there. Bye. Have a good night.